All right, folks, I'm up in Hamilton. It's the first day I've been out other than being in Glendale yesterday and getting nothing. We're Wednesday morning here. We got a Norfolk Southern coming north here. Mixed manifest. And a very windy day. Joey boats. Got a southbound coming too. I think they're probably holding it because I believe. Well, no, I take that back. I think he's going to be on track too. Go down to Newcastle. I don't know where all this wind came from, but just started on my way up here. It's the first time I've been out. Actually, well, like I said, I was out yesterday. I sat in Glendale for 3 hours and not a single train went by, and I got tired of waiting, so rolling in and getting one right off the bat. Double rumble on the back of this thing. They're not doing much rumbling right now. We're gonna get a meet. It's gonna be coming around that locomotive any second. I saw a headlight down there. There he is. Well, that's a good way to start. Get a good echo here. cold. I'm gonna grab my coat when I get back in the car. Sodium hydroxide solution. Acrylonitrile. Some loads of Coke right there. No, that's cold. That changed my mind. I saw some bigger chunks there. I thought it was, that's cold. Not, well, you know, kind of hard to tell. I think it's cold. Can't tell if these are loaded or not. I believe they are. At least some of them are. Hard to see. That one is. Bunch of new car payments going down the tracks there. Got a monster train here. This train's so long, it must stretch all the way to Michigan. At Huron and Eastern, yep. Boy, that wind's brutal. Down around the Newcastle. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the car and get my coat. Real quick, I want to thank everybody for all the kind words and well wishes on the loss of my friend. He was like a brother to me. We were friends for over 50 years, and I was with him up till 10 minutes before he passed. It's really sad. He had esophageal cancer, and it took him in less than a year. It has no symptoms other than you might have really bad indigestion and a hard time swallowing, which is what he had, hard time swallowing. And when it gets to that point, it's already stage 4, and there's really not a whole lot they can do for you. And so I urge everyone, if you start feeling funny or whatever, get those cancer screenings because it can save your life. All right, we're going to hang around here and see what the heck happens the rest of the day here, so we'll get back to it. Got another southbound coming here, CSX. And there he is. Clouding up here. I think we got snow coming in later this afternoon, and I hear we're getting a big snowstorm this weekend, so I don't know what the heck's going to happen. I don't think the weatherman does either. Got my coat on now. There's an old car. Got the Chessie Cat on it. Don't see too many of those anymore. Much as I like Union Pacific, those Chessie system locomotives are still my favorite. I guess this might be loaded trash cars, possibly, or scrap. B&O. There's some heavy cars. Ashland Railway, ASRW. Bayline. I think I might have seen one of those once before. There's that wind again. Well, Joey Boats heard the defect detector for Connersville. It's going to be coming from that direction here in just a minute, but we've got a Canadian geese convention down here next to the Great Miami River. They are everywhere this morning, out on the river too. You can definitely tell it's windy. Look at how the little waves on the river. But yeah, bunch of geese and one lone white one down there. Don't know what he's doing, but he's here. So yeah, the train will be here in just a minute, and I'm going to get it. So stick around. Okay, here we go. So I got 2 locomotives today, so it's probably not going to be real big. possibility they could stop him here too. They do that every once in a while. If they've got one coming up from Glendale. He's got a bunch of grain cars today. Riding the brakes. I bet they stop them. Wait till they give him a signal. All right, well, maybe I'll walk over to the other side of the bridge now and start the video when he starts moving, or go to a different spot and catch him. So hang around, we'll figure something out. Okay, this is why Connersville stopped. Oh, look at there. Didn't know that was on there. Right here's where the Indy Sub comes into the Toledo Sub. The Indy Sub is to the right here. That's why they're holding Connersville up. They'll let this train pass and then probably bring him on down. First time I've ever videoed here. it's a long train here. I still can't see the end of I see it now. Train station that they moved. You can see it. I filmed up there at that crossing before. I've never been down here. It's Martin Luther King Boulevard right here. And hopefully they throw a clear signal up right there, so we'll see if Connersville shows up. There's Joey Boats. We're both freezing to death, but waiting on Connersville, so he'll show up here anytime. Alright, got the local coming back. I think after the local we're going to get Connersville. There's nothing else coming north. I just checked the camera. So I'm going to say Connersville is going to be the next thing we're going to see. So Connersville will be coming, excuse me, Connersville is going to come right over through those trees right there. So he'll be here in just a second, and I'm going to get him. As you can tell by the bricks here, in this wide area right here, I believe this is where the Hamilton train station used to sit before they moved it down there. This looks like it was a platform and what have you. But yeah, I believe this is where it sat. It was right here, and then they took it down the street. Connersville's going to be coming right through there any second. We got a clear diverging signal here. So he's going to change tracks down in there. Keep heading towards Glendale. Okay, here comes Connersville. This line only gets about 5 trains a day. Connersville each way. There's 2 of them. and I think it's 560 and 561. I believe are the other two, and then Amtrak, the Cardinal, and an occasional. Signal to drop there. I'd say he's probably just going to go out. He may go all the way over to 2. Let's see here. He's going to go down 1. Springdale switcher must already be on 2 down there. Couldn't tell you the last time I've seen this many grain cars on Connersville. They're all loaded too. Surprised when I see trash cars on this one. Yeah, All grain cars. That's unusual. Usually I have some tankers, and always about has the empty trash cars, but yeah, not today. Stubby. Yep, he's going down Main 1 to Glendale. Okay, folks, that's going to do it for this one. Got a lot of action this morning, and I got things to do today. My 84-year-old aunt's got some plumbing problems in her house, and I'm about the only one left that can help her out, so I'm going to go do that. So, hey, I'll catch you on the next one. And once again, I want to thank everyone for all the kind words. It means a lot to me, and I'm glad you all been patient. I'll try to get a little bit more regular here now, but we'll see how it goes. So, until we get back together, have a great day.